I just wanted to thank everybody that commented such lovely comments on the last video. It was kind of spontaneous, but it was really nice to know that it helped and resonated with a lot of you. Um, I just thought I'd come on here and be more honest about what's really going on. So, about 2 months ago, probably mid June, I was stoned and I texted a friend I was having a hard time. And she made a proposition to me, and it kind of hit a chord. Like, my nervous system wasn't ready to handle um, being able to hang out with her. And so I just kind of like my mind was like, well, I'm happy this happened, and it's potential, but I can't hold on to it. It's gonna slip through my fingers because I've had patterns where like I have girls for friends that are really nice, but I've never really like connected with somebody that's opened my heart. And I know I have to be the space to love myself, but it just gets hard when you never really got the chance to reflect your light with somebody you really care for. And it feels like I've been kind of going through the same pattern my entire life with, the loneliness and just wanting to connect with another form of consciousness. But like I said, it just hit kind of hard, and like I said, I knew that probably the reason why she did that was the state of her brain at the time, and it's like an unknown force that was kind of working through her that kind of freaked me out. And I was just recovering from a panic attack from cannabis, so it amplified that sense of it being cinematic. So that kind of caught. So I did keep texting her, and we did go back and forth for a little while, and then she ended up ghosting me. Now I don't know like what the deal is. Like there's many interpretations, and you never know what somebody else is going through. But it's definitely caused a lot of depression and just like a sense of like paranoia, because like I want to let go and I want to be spiritual and be detached, but at the same time, like it's kind of like a human need, and it's something that I'd really appreciate because I don't know, we share the same birthday, a year apart, and we like a lot of the same music, and she likes nature like I do, and I know like a lot of her is just a concept in my own mind, just like my ego is, but I don't know, like I've never been able to care about somebody like without it being complicated. And like I said, I have other people in my life who love and care about me, and I get mad at myself because they don't open the same vessel, and sometimes I wish I could see everybody as the same. But for whatever reason, my mind just like connects to certain people, and then like it just doesn't work out, and it feels like the same pattern over and over, and it's like sometimes like I wonder, do I really care about the person, or am I just trying to fulfill a void within myself? But it's just because like I don't know, it's like I could have what this girl promised, and like have this just one thing, and then I don't need to see her ever again because I don't want to get attached. I don't want a girlfriend. I just want to share an experience with somebody. And I remember like posting on a spiritual Facebook group saying like, hey, this girl said that she wants to take me out for a car ride when she starts driving, but I am afraid that it's not gonna fall through. And like a lot of people didn't understand that it's not so simple for me. Like it's not like these people remember what they say and how it affected me. People were like, oh yeah, just go for the car ride, and like it may be the best car ride in your entire life, and which made it even worse because like I know it probably wouldn't like match up to my expectations, but I don't know, it just felt it made me feel like a sense of hope and optimism, that while also like having like a depressive paranoid state at the exact same time. And like I've been trying to let go, but my mind keeps like coming up with ideas to reach out to her, because I don't know, that there's something that just like I feel like we never really like talked in depth, but I feel like there's something about her that feels familiar to me, and I don't know, like I just feel like I know her in a sense, but like she has a boyfriend and everything, so it's like I don't even want to be like, I don't want to steal or anything. I've always just wanted like one like encounter with somebody I really care about, but then it never works out. And I'm trying to be with what is and what I already have, because like I said, I've had girlfriends in the past, and I'm friends with people now, and it's like, Justin, just accept that. Can you see the beauty in that? But then there's something deep inside me that I've dealt with ever since I was a kid that just wants that connection, that's never gotten it. And so I get frustrated and angry, and it's like I don't even get angry at the other person, because I know the other person has a bunch of things going on, like I said. But like it's almost like I get mad at nature, because I feel like nature is taunting me. But I know it's probably the other way around, and nature's trying to learn through me. And it's I just have to work with nature. But then I think, I don't know, I've been thinking about a lot of quotes recently. There's that quote in the Bible, I don't know what verse it is, but it says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." And then there's Terrence McKenna said, "If we could feel what we are doing, we would stop doing it." And I really feel that. And it's like I can't blame her, but at the same time I feel like she doesn't. I feel like she didn't understand how much her words meant to me, and I kept trying to send her messages saying, "Hey, what you said really meant to me," but then she just kind of like ghosted me. And she even told me like, "Hey, I have a hard time responding to people, like don't worry about reaching out to me." But then like it's like I never know what's going on, and I just want to know what's going on. And even if she said like, "Hey, I don't want to be friends anymore," like, "Hey, I can't text you anymore," like I'd much rather, like that would suck and be worse, but I'd much rather have that than being stuck in my mind and wondering where this went, and if it's going to be stuck in my imagination forever. And I know it's going to pass away like everything else, but it's just been causing like extreme like anxiety and depression, because like I already have like a delusional disorder from a complicated thing where I thought people were coming after me and hurting me. So like if that wasn't there, then the rejection wouldn't sting as bad, and I wouldn't feel so vulnerable. And I don't know, it just touches an infantile part of my brain that just wants to connection and just wants to be held. It's like I'm looking for like a mothering soul, and I've always looked for somebody to like cuddle with and to be with, but it's just never worked out. But I'm trying to be with what is and see the beauty in my life that's already there. I just wanted to be honest about what's going on, because I feel like my last video was kind of vague, and I'm getting motivated to make more videos since people are watching and appreciating. So I really appreciate, like I said, I really appreciate all you guys watching and commenting. It means the world to me, and I will continue to make videos. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.